Hey, I'm Briggs. I'm your adventurous listening guide. Today I listened to an album that you probably haven't heard, but you've absolutely heard the effects of in the music that you listen to today. I listened to Icon and other early works. These are all the works of American composer Ingram Marshall. He started to gain impact around the 1970s, after the 60s when the minimalist movement was really having its heyday. Think Terry Riley's In C and early works by Steve Reich and John Adams. Ingram Marshall did a lot with electronics, with recording voices, and with what now we might call found sounds, but back in the day it was called, it's French, musique concrète. Musique concrète?
Musique concrète.
It just meant instead of the electronics producing a sound like a sine wave, it was a recorded sound that was then manipulated. So this could be speech, it could be street traffic sounds, like very much in the spirit of found sound music today. On 100 Days of Summer Listening, there are 10 different listening lists. And I created this project so that the algorithm wouldn't decide what I listened to, that I would have agency, and also I would take the time to explore music that was new to me, and also take a few albums off of the, oh, I'll listen to that someday shelf. I have a listening list that's called Electronic Elders, and this type of music is exactly what I was hoping for. It's so beautiful in the fact that it sounds random, but you have to remember in the 60s and 70s and even back in the 50s, music that seems random to us as a listener was done very strategically because all of these sounds had to be put on physical tape in order to be recorded. And often the manipulation of sounds was done to the tape itself. These processes were absolutely panned out. And I've cut tape before. It sucks. You cut it and then you tape it together in the place that you're like pretty sure that your sound should line up. And then you have to feed it through the machine again to re-record it onto new tape. Because if you have too many like sticky tape on your tape, it's gonna fall apart. This stuff is really hard and you have to be pretty strategic. If you haven't listened to a lot of early experimental electronic works, especially from 50s, 60s, and 70s, it's a really different listening experience and I think you should do it.